thanks for joining me on another day in the workshop build. This is now day 8, and day 8 I hope to take this window out and start knocking some of the wall down here. This will be my main access into the new workshop extension. And I've also got the clad, to finish off cladding this wall and close the opening there. So it's just this wall here to clad, and then this opening is going to be closed up, boarded up. This has been one big positive thing about sharing my experience with you, because I'm not a professional builder. I'm just a handy person really, with a little bit of an idea. A little knowledge is a dangerous thing, as they say. But I read the comments, and I'm getting some very useful suggestions and help via the comments, and one particularly which is going to be very useful for me is when I come to finish off this wall, because Sean Hawkeye Bushcraft suggested that I counter batten and then clad, because this allows an airflow. So thanks for that, Sean. I am going to follow that suggestion. I didn't know about that, so you'll see further on towards the completion of this project I'll be putting battens down. The battens will run up and down and the cladding will run across, and that allows for an airflow. Thanks for that, Sean. However, you can tell by the clouds we've had some rain. We had a wet night last night, which tested my roof. I'm glad to say everything inside has stayed nice and dry. Reclamation going on here. Waste not, want knock. I want this bit of wood as a batten. So I'll pull these nails out and I'll use it. I've been joined by my brother, who's just come to see me for a little bit, and he's going to act as box of screw holder man.
Very important job.
Very important job.
Without the screws it'll fall down.
That's very true. Well, that's it. The workshop is now sealed and there's no access into it, because I was just using that opening just there. I left that piece there open at the very last minute just so I could get all the boarding in. I'm actually one OSB board, one Sterling board short, because I need to clad the inside in that area, so that's not too bad. I can go and order one more board. This means now the next job is to make the access into that extension. This window's being boarded up, so that would be another job to do. But all this here, this all has to come out now. This all has to come out. That window frame has got to come out, and the wall beneath has got to be knocked down. So that is the next job. For the first time ever, I can now access the extension. Just got to prise this window frame out. I don't know how they fitted this window. I was looking very carefully to see how they fitted the window, and I think I'm just going to take it out with brute force and ignorance. In other words, a crowbar. Take the whole frame out. Well, as you can see, I've got the window frame out now. I just used brute force and ignorance and sawn it in places, and it just broke and came away. But I'm going to use my SDS drill with a chisel bit in, and I've locked the chuck, and to see how effective it is. Cemental. The old SDS drill was alright, but it was a bit, well, it was alright, that was about it. Can't beat a good old sledge and a few wax. A bit of that put into it. That's soon have this down. I'm stopping for a spot of lunch, cup of tea, a couple of things to eat, and a bit of a rest. I have for a number of years had a bit of a problem with my right elbow, and I think it stems from a lot of the physical work that I've done over the years. And I remember once I was working on a farm and I had to dig holes for posts, fence posts, and the ground was rock hard, iron hard, and there were only about 4 to 6 inches of topsoil on this farm, and then it was sort of limestone, and it was really hard going. And so I used this metal bar to break the stone, and then I used a graft for digging the post holes, and all this activity was continually jarring my arm and my elbow. And I've always had, for a number of last sort of 2 or 3 years now, sort of a dull pain in this elbow joint. And just swinging the sledgehammer just then to smash this wall down, oh, it's just antagonised it. So I'm going to have to take it easy and just nurse my arm as I go along. I wouldn't mind betting I've just got a bit of wear and tear in that joint, you know. I'm not a young man anymore, but I'm not an old man either. But I have done a lot of physical work over the years, and I think it's just beginning to tell a little bit. Perhaps the worst job of all. Oh shit. Well, putting the loft insulation, cavity ceiling insulation in is harder than I thought. I should have maybe built the ceiling first, then put the insulation in, then put the roof on. And I had gravity working in my favour, but as it is, it's working against me. And I am struggling. But I ain't going to give up. I'll figure out a way of doing it. And when I do, I'll bring it back. I've solved it. I've solved the puzzle. I've solved it. Carpet adhesive. Hey. Whoa, what a job. That's a bit difficult, that. I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to extend the leg on this thing here, so I can wedge it against the grain and wedge it against the board. It'll allow me to single-handedly put these things up tomorrow. Although my son Christopher did actually help me. He actually helped me put some of those boards up. So that's about half the ceiling up. And it's a bit rough and I've got some patches to fill, but I can get around that. I've got plenty of filler. But anyway, it looks like we're on a winner here. I'm hoping that I'll get this painted in time for when Noel comes to help me on Thursday. I've just had to go and order some more Sterling boards, so I've got that area there to clad, just that area there to clad, and that window to board up, and then Sterling board hopefully be here tomorrow, and that's the only thing which can possibly hold me back. So that's the end of day 7, or was it day 8? I've lost count. Anyway, whatever day this is, it's the end of this day, and tomorrow will be the start of another. Pretty sure this is day 8. This is day 8, I'm pretty sure it is. So thanks for watching day 8, and I hope you'll join me on day 9 when I finally finish the ceiling and hopefully decorate, or start decorating and start putting some worktops in for my grinders to come onto. So that'll be hopefully tomorrow. So once again, many thanks for watching. I'm going to go in now, get myself a drink, get myself my evening meal, and then settle down, and who knows, maybe even watch a bit of YouTube. Thanks for watching, see you all tomorrow.